Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can I be heard? Can I be heard? How everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing okay. I'm doing okay, I think. Let me make sure. Make sure my volume is right. I haven't been live in a few days. Fam, let me tell you something. I'm going to talk to y'all for a minute. Let me talk to y'all like a radio broadcaster for a minute. Let me get my sound right real quick. Bam. Let me check it out real quick. Let me get my sound right. All right. That's proper. Get my sound right real quick. How y'all doing today? I think my sound is going good. Let me see. All right, now take that carry two. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Crypto said my mic sounds pretty good. Okay, let me chop that down. So I'm doing all right. All right. I don't know why my mic seemed like my. I don't know why it seemed like my volumes looking funny. But if you say I'm all right, I guess I'm all right. I guess I'm all right then, family. Anyway, let me get to it. Yeah, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it, man. Man, what do these Negroes expect out of this election? Let's get straight to it. What do they really expect to get out of this election? This is so weird to me, and I say that respectfully. This is so weird to me that, have you ever seen an election where they go so over the top for what they call the black vote? Anybody ever seen that? They going above and beyond for what we call the black vote. I've never seen this before. I ain't never seen this one. I mean, the crazy stuff. Tonight we're going to show all the crazy stuff that has been done in the name to attract what we call the black vote. And I know some people is going to name some stuff that I probably miss, but this is insane, family. But what I will tell you is that it's almost over. It's almost over. They looking real sad out here right now. Yeah, they looking real sad out here. They don't know what way they about to go next. I'm going to tell you, they don't know. And I'm going to repeat this. I'm going to repeat this periodically throughout the show. They don't know which way they going to go next. They not sure. They not sure what's going to happen. Listen, poor Mr. Ricky. Mr. Tariq Nasheed is at a stalemate. Because at the end of the day, family, how many times is he going? Will he be able to dig in the pot again to do another documentary off of donations? Will he be able to do that? I got 2 documentaries in the can. They about to go, but I gotta wait now. I gotta wait. But will he be able to do that again? That's what I'm wondering. Is he gonna be able to do that again? I don't know. Hey, at the end of the day, family, we just seen some strange stuff, but I don't think so. I think it's ball game now. Yeah, I think it's game over now. Yeah. Trump is here for us. 9/11 cowboy. No, he's not. No, he's not. Trump is not for you. Trump is for the Republican Party. Trump is for the Republican Party. The Republican Party holds the agenda. He's only the face of the Republican Party. Somebody said, as long as we remain in legal aspect of doing things in a positive way. I'm not sure what that means, Mr. Clemens. No, he's not. Listen, do we understand? Are we 40 and over and don't understand and still don't understand politics? Listen, Slavery was a legal institution here in America. Slavery was political here in America. Slavery was about getting resources out of the ground, produced by people above the ground. You hear me? Produced by people above the ground for free to obtain economic and political power. And they did it. So if slavery is political, what do you think that this election is all about as it relates to politics? It's about political power to control the resources on the back of someone else. Has nothing to do. Trump is not for you. Who said that? Where the person that said that at? Kamala is not for you. She's for the Democratic Party. And if you look into the Democratic Party agenda and you look into the Republican agenda, if you are melanated, none of them has an agenda specifically for you. I'm just watching this. I think this is the world-class train wreck. I think it's a world-class train wreck. I've never seen nothing like this, family. I've been following politics since I was a little boy, observing Ronald Reagan. I mean, I was a little boy watching Ronald Reagan, and all of the stuff around Ronald Reagan, him being an actor, him and then what happened with the Iran-Contra scandal. I've been watching this for a long time. Now, don't get me wrong. I haven't been dedicated like some people are in politics and basketball and things of that nature, but I've been watching. And I can tell you off of the top, I've never seen nothing like this. Never. I mean, never. I've never seen nothing like this in my life. Like, this ain't even a good fake out. Like 9/11 Cowboys say, I think Trump loves all Americans equally and will make America prosper. Listen, Trump said, and I'm going to play the video. Matter of fact, let's get to the video. Trump said this. Trump said, this is what he going to do. You believe it?
The United States is now an occupied country, but it will soon be an occupied country no longer. Not going to be happening. Not going to be happening. November 5th, 2024, 9 days from now, will be Liberation Day in America. It's going to be Liberation Day. On day one, I will launch the largest deportation program in American history.
Listen to what I'm saying. You really believe that Trump is going to deport people on the 8th? Yeah. Listen, I might even vote for Trump just to see it because I don't believe it. I'm not voting for no Trump. I'm not voting for any of
United States.
I'm not voting for any of these people. I'm saying that here is Abu X said smoke and mirrors. Here is the truth of the matter as it relates to the smoke and mirrors. Let me not say most, many of the Hispanics, quote unquote, that you see are legal. Many of them that you see are legal. In other words, when I was coming up in the 80s and the 90s, you didn't see many of them working at established corporations. Many of them are legal now. So all of, as Abu said, smoke and mirrors, all of the smoke and mirrors that somebody's going to be deported. Come on now. Come on now. Has anybody been in the inner city in any metropolitan area lately? How you going to do that? How you going to do that? What's going to happen is this. And remember that I said it. What's going to happen is they are going to filter in the illegal. What up, Thurman Smart? They're going to filter the illegal immigrants into the system and be able to not only tax them, but also get their vote within the next election cycle. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is. There is no, it's impossible. That is all smoke and mirrors. It is impossible to deport even the illegal aliens or immigrants more or less than to know who is legal and illegal, because many of these Hispanics and all that, they've been here for generations, at least two. Many of them was born in the 90s. They're citizens. But guess what? Emotional Europeans go for it. Emotional Europeans go for it. And emotional Negroes go for it. They go for this madness. Where in reality, nothing of the sort is going to happen. The same way Trump said he was going to build a wall. It's not building a wall. It doesn't make sense. I told y'all before, thank you so much, Thurman Smart, for the cash super chat. Thank you so much. And family, let me say this. I want to thank all of my supporters who throw a little bit of change my way, a lot, whatever you do. I want to thank each and every one of y'all, because one of the reasons I haven't been live lately, because I was backed up. I mean, I went out of town for a week. As y'all know, I wasn't here. I went out of town, and I take my whole family, and so I had to scale back on Moorish World TV because I had some bills that I had to pay. In other words, I had to put in some extra stuff going on and behind the scenes to make sure that the internet will work so I could talk to I had to make sure that the sound effects would work. I had to make sure that the mic would work. And so that's why you haven't seen me. Let me thank people like Thurman Smart, Crip, and all of those, anybody that I don't mention who has made contribution. I had a new, I say Riri. I'm going to call her Riri. She sent a contribution to Cash App last week, and I appreciate that. Starlight, appreciate you so much. You really make this journey a bit more easy, because I do sacrifice a lot, and your support is amazing, and everybody, y'all, it's amazing. But that's what I want to say. This is why I always just screenshot and throw this out here like this, because I've been super busy working, family. I've been super busy. But with that being said, family, this election here is ridiculous, family. Let me turn this heat up. This election here is ridiculous, family. I don't even know why people are even entertaining this anymore. I wonder what people expect from either candidate. What do they really expect? What do they really expect from Trump? They think Trump going to get rid of the immigrants and then the whole is going to be better for everybody? Well, I don't even know what Kamala promised. What did she promise? Anybody know? Only thing Trump promised was to get rid of the immigrants. What did Kamala promise? Huh? Family, I need somebody to tell me what did Kamala promise. Trump promises to get rid of the immigrants. I don't believe that. Kamala is, and she's promising to bring in the immigrants. How does this benefit us? Whether the immigrants come or the immigrants go, it don't benefit us. The same people that don't want to start businesses will be the same people that won't start businesses. You know what I mean? Like for instance, when you look at you can't say you won't vote for Kamala without doing research on her proposal. No, I'm not voting for Kamala. I'm not voting for none of them. I'm ready to start my on the ground movement here in Baltimore and get some local things popping and show people how they can do it in their own city. I'm not voting for them. This is a clown show. I have more self-respect for myself to sit back and think that I have to choose one of these candidates and have to vote. This is a clown show. This is a whole clown show. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful for people of intelligence. I mean, both sides. Both sides. Both sides is disrespectful for intelligent people. Politics are local. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to participate in politics, participate in your local politics and you can get the bag off the top. You can get the bag off the top. If you organize people into a block vote, you can get the bag off the top. But right here, this is disrespectful for intelligent human beings. Both sides. And for the FBA and the Negro for the FBA that's riding with their leader Tariq Nasheed and the ADOS people and the Negroes that are following Kamala, it's just disrespectful. Explain how they are both disrespectful, please. I'm trying to understand. Well, one thing that's disrespectful is the pandering. Let's start off with that. Let's start off with the pandering. Do we remember, if we can, let's start off. I like that. Thank you so much for asking that question. Do we remember, look, this seemed like a setup show, but because you asked the question and now I'm going to answer it. All right, let's do it. Do you remember? This is how disrespectful this is. This is how disrespectful this is, right? I'm about to break it down to you. Bam. All right. Do you remember the collard greens? That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. She's pandering to my people who actually did and continue to eat collard greens. That's not an Indian staple. What is the Jamaicans make a mean green mix? But check this out. Let's start with the collard greens. Pandering. Callaloo. That's what I like. Callaloo. The pandering is what I have a problem with. The pandering. Like, why didn't she talk about how she could make an amazing pan bread or falafel? Things like that. This is disrespectful. It insults my intelligence. Now, we start right there. It insults my intelligence. Maybe not you, because I know you're doing it intentional. Then you talk about washing them in the tub. I know you're doing it intentional. If it was genuine, it'd be different. But this is not genuine. It insults my intelligence as a human being. So I'm glad that you asked, because actually I had this prepared to show you how it insults my intelligence. Then when you take Donald Trump, he run with the narrative, they're eating the dogs.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating.
With no cross references, no affirmative reports. He just repeat with his VP say and said that the Haitians are eating dogs. That's disrespectful. If you were a Haitian by birth, you would feel disrespectful. It's just disrespectful. And it's insulting to think that, okay, you can say that. It's insulting. This is the insulting part. It's insulting that you can say that about a melanated person, and then another melanated person don't feel disrespected about that. And in other words, what I'm saying is, although I'm not of Haitian descent, I believe that we all descended from one common ancestor from the inhabitants of Africa. That's what I believe in. That's what I have confidence and faith in. So if you're talking about a Haitian eating dogs, I can only imagine what you're saying about me when I ain't looking. I can only imagine. So that's disrespectful. Listen, when you disrespect one, you might as well disrespect all. That's just what it is.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs.
You might as well disrespect all. You might as well disrespect all. This is what I'm talking about. They are both disrespectful, and they think they're witty. Right here. Haitian immigrants eating cats, dogs. Trump again claims migrants taking away pets. In a striking escalation of the pet eating conspiracy theory, former President Donald Trump has introduced a new twist to his debunked claims about Haitian immigrants during the rally in Arizona on Thursday. Trump not only reiterated his false accusations that immigrants are stealing and consuming pets, but also added geese to the mix. Haitian immigrants have descended upon Springfield, Ohio, and they're destroying the way of life, Trump told the crowd. And a recording of 9/11 call shows residents reporting that the migrants are walking off with the town's geese. They're taking the geese. You know where the geese are? In the park, in the lake, and even walking off with their pets. Like, come on now. And this is supposed to excite somebody for voting for this. This is a joke. Come on, this is a joke. No, I'm not comparing that. I'm comparing the disrespect. Amatasu, you can vote for who you want. Listen, Amatasu, there is evil is evil. Let's stop right here. I hope I'm saying your name right. Amatarasu. Wrong is wrong. There is no little bit of wrong and a lot of wrong. There is no little bit of pandering and a lot of pandering. Let's stop. It's both goofy. This is this is the problem, but this is how we fall victim. Because we always want to go with the lesser of the evils. No. It's the less of the evil. It's still evil. Is that hard to understand? So what I would suggest is Amaterasu, I hope I'm saying it, Amaterasu, what I would suggest is you participate in your local civics, wherever you live at in your town. Stop wasting your energy on this horse and pony show. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just because she's talking about greens in a tub and he's talking about people eating dog, they're both pandering. They're both being facetious. They're both lying every step of the way. None of it makes sense. So that's what I would suggest to you. Both of them are off the chain. Look at that. See, listen. Both of them are playing psychological games. When he says that the Haitians are eating the dogs, he's trying to appeal to racist Europeans. When she pulls out the hot sauce, she's trying to appeal to ignorant Negroes. Make sense? So she's calling you ignorant to your face. She's calling you ignorant to your face. He's trying to appeal to racist European, and she's trying to appeal to ignorant Negroes. You follow me? Pulling hot sauce out of her purse, coming out of a store with vinyl albums, dancing in a line dance. Come on now. I put hot sauce on everything. Well, why you ain't buy something from me? I got something for you. We sell hot sauce, but you won't see me on the show. My bad. That was a nice little stretch. We sell hot sauce. We make hot sauce. Brother in our temple manufacture our very own hot sauce. And you put hot sauce on everything. You can go to the website, Fez Divine. They'll be up tomorrow. Buy yourself a bottle. You see what I'm saying? Buy yourself a bottle. But the point is, I like hot sauce just as like anybody else. But this is a hood church lady demonstration where the church lady, she will pull the hot sauce out of her purse. It's a stereotype, basically. It's a stereotype. This is a stereotype right here about the old church lady or the ghetto sister that say, I need my hot sauce everywhere I go. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a stereotype. I'm gonna say Amma, where are you from? The disrespectful part is using stereotypes to try to gain support. You follow me? That's the disrespectful part on her side. She's using crazy stereotypes. It doesn't make sense. Let me pause this for a second. Family, but where are the grifters going to go? Anybody know what the grifters going to do? What are the grifters going to do? Huh? I want to know, what are the grifters going to do when it's all over said and done? What they going to do? Family, it's almost over for the grifters. Family, I need y'all to answer me. What will they be doing? Oh, man, I did too much. What is the next step for them? I would like to know. Because this train is coming to a halt. Yeah, this train is coming to a halt, family. This train here, this grifting train is coming to a halt. It's almost over. Listen, I'm paying attention and I'm watching closely, and I notice that people are falling back. Family, I'll pay attention for you. You know what I noticed? That people are falling back. People are falling back from putting a lot of political stuff up right now. You follow what I'm saying? They're not putting a lot of political stuff up right now. This is the only show I'm gonna do. Let me get my thing right. This is the only show I'm gonna do for a while, because it ain't even like everybody tired of it right now. But the grifters is getting ready for their next grift. All right, I'm about to put you up on game. Let me just watch this real quick. I'm about to put you on game. Is black people loving hot sauce a stereotype? I thought it was more of a Hispanic thing. No, the stereotype is not that, quote unquote, black people love hot sauce. The stereotype is sneaking it into a restaurant and pulling it out your purse. Sneaking it into a church gathering and sneaking it out your purse. Sneaking into a place that already have condiments and sneaking it out your purse and a few dabs. That's the stereotype. Not the hot sauce itself. It's the stereotype. You know what I'm saying? The hot sauce will be on Faz Divine tomorrow. I'm going to have a commercial tomorrow. We're going to know what it is tomorrow. Yes, indeed. We're going to know exactly what it is tomorrow. Hold up. Let me put this up back here. Yeah, we're going to know what it is tomorrow, family. I will have it. I will have it all up here tomorrow, family. That's right, because I need to finance. Why did she pull out curry sauce from her purse? Yeah, why she pull out her curry sauce? She didn't pull it out from her purse, though. But I said the stereotype is, let me stop, man. She's in a place with hot sauce. That's the bottom line. Take it how you want it. Go vote for Kamala. Do what you want. I'm just telling you, I feel that she's disrespectful. That's what I feel. GS, what is her last name? I can't pronounce it. Her name Harris, ain't it? I can't pronounce it either. Harris. But look, so I've been looking around the internet. And I noticed that Yvette, she's going to try to get these donations to make, they're going to put a real reparations bill in now. Come on, man. We got to stop this, man. It's time to fund a real reparations bill. Fam, let me explain something to you. If a person really wants to get reparations and they really want to fight for it, not saying they're going to get it, let's take Yvette Cornell. The first thing she would do is she would organize people in her hometown. Right? She will organize people in her hometown. She will be boots on the ground, passing out flyers. She will be boots on the ground, knocking on doors. She would be in little town hall meetings and not on the internet so much. Oh, maybe on the internet, but equally in town hall meetings in her local area pushing for reparations. Family, I'm going to tell you right now, when a person is pushing for something that's political and they call it grassroots, they're literally grassroots. In other words, they're literally boots on the ground locally in their community. Not saying you don't need help from the internet, because the internet is where it's at. You know what I mean? You're going to get some help from the internet. But politics are local. You don't build a reparations movement on the internet. You build it with your neighbors. So family, anytime you see this, you can bet your last dollar that is something other than a reparations, gain donations movement. You build it locally. I give you an example. We wanted change in our community here in Baltimore, and a handful of people. We just did it. And it's working. You know, some people heard about what we was doing and they supported. I don't even think I asked for a donation on that. And this is an amazing demonstration that we pulled off. And I'll talk about it sometime in the future. Amazing demonstration. But this stuff right here, family, you can't go for this. You can't go for this. It's time to fund a real reparation bill. Family, in order to fund a reparations bill, something political, you get your neighbors, you get people within your district to move, and then it's spread like wildfire to another district, to another district, to another district. Family, when you're talking about a national campaign for reparations, it's not going to happen in that way, because each state are going to regulate how, if it's ever achieved, how it will be dispensed. Each state will be involved. So you may as well start on the state level. California wasn't a proper state to start at. So where is Yvette Cornell from? What city is she from? What is her neighborhood? I'm going to wait for somebody to tell me. What is her neighborhood? Where is she from? Do anybody know where Yvette Cornell is from? Where is her community? Where is her community on the local level? Who are the officials politically? Where are they? See, at the end of the day, like I say, reparations will still have to go through the local process for distribution, however it is. So why is this facade being played right before us? It doesn't make sense. I mean, and then they do the same. Tariq and them do all the same thing. You know what I mean? Reparation advocates urge city to pause plan to give away vacant lots to building houses. Family, I'm going to put y'all up on game today, all right? Let me put y'all up on game today. So in Baltimore, right? This was Yvette post, but I'm going to put y'all up on game. Let me pull this up real quick. Hey, fam, listen. I'm gonna just get a flyer, right? Let me see. Let me put y'all up on game real quick. So in Baltimore, right? In Baltimore, anybody ever heard of the Dollar Home Program? This, it's going to relate to what she just copied and pasted on her or shared on her demonstration. Anybody aware of the Dollar Home Program? Somebody said, if they're the same, why y'all cry we vote Democrat? Who cry? Mr. 707, you got that wrong, brother. Anyway, the point of the matter is, do anybody ever hear about the Dollar Home Program in Baltimore? These are the houses that they say that you can get for $1 in Baltimore. Remember, stay, like Crip say, stay on topic. Listen to this. So this is the emotional heartstring where they play people on the internet. So it said, reparation advocates urge city to pause plan to give away vacant lots to build housing. Right? Let me give y'all the caveat to this. So in Baltimore, there's a similar program. They call it vacant homes. And many people have reached out to me on the internet, and I had to let them know personally what's going on, right? Let me tell you what's going on. So you see that there? Many people on the internet would hit me up and be like, man, what about the vacant home? Family, this is what it is. When you see stuff like this, and even Yvette is sharing this, I don't know the details of that, but when you see stuff like this, there's always a backstory that goes with it. And I'm going to give you the backstory to Baltimore. I mean, so in Baltimore, they say you can get these houses for $1. You follow me? On the internet, they'll play people into believing that you're going to actually get it for $1. But in reality, in order to obtain the house for $1, you have to have at least $75,000 cash in your bank account to cover repairs. Now, that's just to get in the door. You have to have 75K. Sometimes it was 90K. Whatever the case may be, give or take. Now, secondly, that's number one. That's to get you in the door. Secondly, you have to use all of their approved construction workers, electricians, plumbers, etc. You understand what I'm saying? It's their approved. Now, thirdly, you would have to pass all inspections once it's all done. But the 75 or 90,000 is just a ballpark in order to get in, because that's possibly what it will cost to rehab these homes. Then once you finish all of that, you also have to live in it for 5 years. All right? And after you just spent 75 to 90,000 repairing it, they sell you the deed for $1. Family, it will be in your best interest to just go in Baltimore and get a distressed home for $40,000 and put 30 in it, and it's yours complete, super fresh. Super fresh. You can go and get a house just like this that somebody is living in for $50,000 on certain blocks. You can take $30,000 and make it fresh, whatever you want. So let me tell you, there's nothing wrong with that from the city perspective, if you will, because that's how the program works. But people on the internet will use that to make it seem as if that they're moving forward on something grand. That's not the case. That's not the case. And so when I see Yvette post that about post that reparation advocates urge city to pause plan to give away vacant lots to build housing. When I seen that right there, I was like, And at the end of the day, family, these reparationists is probably trying to stop them from giving away the lots, because the most of the time it's gentrification that's happened. And the people that can afford to buy them, are not from the neighborhoods, and they're going to gentrify the neighborhood. So in other words, they are going to they're going to fix these houses up. They're going to move in, and at the end of the day, they're going to move all the residents out. That's it. That's it. That's how it works. So a lot of it is gentrification. I thought I'd break that down to you so you could just a sidebar. Now, back to my other point. Mr. Tariq Nasheed is back to pushing his white supremacist rants real heavy. Why is Tariq Nasheed pushing his white supremacist rants super heavy? Anybody know? Come on, let me put you up on game. We gonna solve this. We gonna solve this. Why is he putting together this stuff? Okay, let me show you why. The reason why, family, the game is about to change. The game is about to change. Election is about to be over. And so you're going to start to see a lot of him pushing his white supremacist rhetoric. He's going to fall back and he's going to talk about reparations maybe once a month. I mean, he's going to talk about reparations maybe once a month or something like that. Or he's going to talk about tethers twice a month. But he's going to, family, listen, I'm a prophet to the people now. I'm the Morse World TV prophet. I'm ready to predict this. But he's about to push the white supremacist concept. And the reason why is because he made a mistake and let you know that he was going to drop a movie on Frances Cress Welsing. And her thing was white supremacy. Thank you so much, Thurman Smart. So, we are going to cover Tariq Nasheed versus Dr. Frances Cress Welsing on a future episode. We're going to show that Tariq Nasheed has nothing in common with Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. We're going to cover that maybe tomorrow or the day after. He has nothing in common. And so he's going to start pushing the white supremacist propaganda in order to sell people. We seen him do that with the hip-hop documentary. Didn't we see that? Remember when he first started talking about Fat Joe now? And then the next thing you know, he came out with the documentary. This is the same pattern. He does it all the time. This is the same pattern. It's the same pattern. So what we going to do, we're going to cover and show that he doesn't even agree. From the rhetoric and what he talked in the last year, heck, in the last 4 years, doesn't agree with nothing she says. Nothing. Yet, he claims he's going to do a documentary. Well, we're gonna do a versus. We're gonna see how much your rhetoric agrees with Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. We're gonna see. We're gonna go word for word. We're gonna go lesson for lesson, and we're gonna see. Because at the end of the day, that hip-hop documentary, right? Check the hip-hop documentary, for example, right? The hip-hop documentary, y'all do remember that Tariq Nasheed did have a couple rap albums, right? Why he never mentioned his own albums? They got something in common. They both are extremely intelligent. Yes, some people are intelligent in the grift. I agree. You know what I mean? Intelligence comes in various forms. You know what I mean? In the grift. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree. But with that being said, at the end of the day, we're going to cover that. Let me get back to, hey, he's intelligent with the grift, I would imagine, because people goes for it all the time. All right, let's get back to it, family. Oh, let me go back to my screen. Let me show you back to the disrespect again. This is the most ridiculous campaign I've ever seen in my life. This is the most ridiculous campaign I've ever seen in my life. All right, there we go. Let's get back to this. Now look, So we got her with the hot sauce. And Negroes love it. They love it. But let me move over. Let me go over to the next thing that she demonstrate that's weird. Let me see who up next. Let's see what they got next. This stuff is all crazy to me. Oh, yeah. When they went to Africa, her and her husband. Y'all remember that? Man, our ancestors looking at this stuff crazy, man. Look at this, man. Skinning and grinning, shucking and jiving. And Negroes love it. They love it. They love it. Trump dancing. This is a crazy situation going on. Look at Trump. Trump getting his groove on. You know what I mean? This is insane. And then she get her groove on down the escalator. This is the goofiest election I've ever seen in my life. Then she get her groove on. But she know how to turn Negro on when it's time, I tell you. This is goofy as ever. She sure know how to turn Negro on. Trump went to McDonald's to serve fries. She lied and said she worked at McDonald's. Man, come on, man. This is what I'm saying, man. Y'all be thinking that I be taking sides. I don't be taking no sides. All of this stuff is crazy. All of this stuff is both sides. Trump make like he's serving fries, man. Come on, Trump, man. Come on, Trump, man. For real, Trump. For real, Trump. This is what we doing for real, Trump. Feel what I'm saying, man? This is all a joke. This is all a joke. Both sides. Somebody said there was a cancer patient that died in the picture. And these fries are going to give you cancer. Man, oh man, this is a joke, man. Trump goes to the barbershop. That's it. Trump goes to the barbershop. Trump says he wanted to get his hair cut in a black barbershop. You follow me? Y'all see that? Kamala goes to the barbershop. Y'all don't see the similarities in this nonsense. Both of them think we ignorant. It's not just one. Look at this. These are the similarities. They do the same exact thing to try to court the same ignorant people. That's what it is. Trying to court the same ignorant people. That's why I'm telling you, family, I'm not interested. I'm good on that. Yeah, I'm good on that, man. I'm good on that. I'm not interested. I'm going to sit back and watch how it play out, man. I could care less at this point because I just think we being like, why do they try to compel people that you got to vote for somebody? I'll let y'all do that. Somebody going to win. It's all right. I think Trump going to win just because how things look. Just because how things look, I think he's going to win. I think he has found a way to get the racist and the ignorant Negro on his side. So he got a strong backing. And I think they're going to come through, even though Kamala is a few points up right now. I think he's going to pick up at the rear. I thought Kamala had a chance before. I was calling it for Kamala. But as I see now, I don't know. It's still tough, though, because Kamala did something stupid with Beyonce. Y'all remember that? She did something super stupid with Beyonce. So that may, I think that damaged her pretty bad. But then Trump got the fake shooting and assassination attempts. Nobody even paying attention to that. I mean, nobody even paying attention to the fake assassination attempts. This is the first time you ever seen in history that a presidential candidate would be attempted to be assassinated 2 times, and it only make the news for like what 2 days, and it goes away like nothing ever happened. No examination of the ear, no examination of any body in the background that was shot. No family members talking about the one that was killed. I mean, it just come and go, boom, 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 boom. The first time in history. Never seen nothing like that. But hey, my mama used to tell me, you like it, I love it. Yeah, let it keep going on. Let it keep going on. And then, let's go here. No hospital scene, no nothing. And people love it. People just love it. And then we got, then family, that Beyonce thing. Trump getting shot. But that was nothing to this last fiasco with this madness, man. What was this all about? What in the world was this all about? Listen, I have no problem with voting, and I'm not encouraging people not to vote when it's appropriate, but we don't know how to vote. That's number one. We need to learn how. We need to be retaught on how to vote. That's what we need. That's what we need to do. We need to be retaught on how to vote. What is this all about? Like, look at this. This is crazy. And that's supposed to appeal to, quote unquote, the black community, I guess. I think that's what that's all about. This looked like a sugared up relationship right here. It looks like a sugared up relationship right here. Like, this looks like they're trying to, like, I know the Trump supporters say they're trying to push the LGBTGFG agenda, and this does look like that. But this, I had to look it up. This is actually an outfit from the creators called Fear of God. Yeah. They call this the Fear of God. The Fear of God demonstration. Insane. Crips say they supposed to promote, it was supposed to promote male and female relationship. That looks real weird to me. Super weird to me. But then on the backside of that, right? On the backside of that, then we get the Trump rally. This guy.
The United States is now.
She got 85 million votes because she's just so impressive. As the first Samoan, Malaysian, low IQ, former California prosecutor ever to be elected president, it was just a groundswell of popular support. And anyone who thinks otherwise is just a...
The United States is now.
She got 85 million votes because she's just so impressive. As the first Samoan, Malaysian, low IQ.
This dude is calling Kamala a Samoan Malaysian. I mean, at Madison Square Garden, I think it was. Like, how do you just totally disregard? Like, he didn't went past black, he didn't went past Indian, he didn't went past Jamaican and call her Samoan. Let me play this one more time.
is now...
She got 85 million votes because she's just so impressive. As the first Samoan, Malaysian, low IQ, former California prosecutor ever to be elected president, it was just a groundswell of popular support. And anyone who thinks otherwise is just a...
Jasmine say this topic sucks because either way you plan to discuss issue, it's the energy from positive progress. Listen, Jasmine T, before you can move into a positive direction, you must understand the negative things that are trying to block your passageway. You can never move positive if you don't understand the negative. This cord here has a positive negative charge. This is why you can hear me. Your cell phone has a positive negative charge. That's how it charged through this cord here. Never disregard the negative so you can be lucky, go happy, swimming in positive. It takes both. But when you understand both, you are more qualified to make an educated decision on how you should move. Never ignore the negative just because you want to go frolicking in the tulips. No, you look at both sides, and then you can make a qualified decision on how you're going to move through life. This is why I made the decision, man, I'm not playing this game with these people. They insulted my intelligence. So I'm looking at both sides tonight. And I would rather to spend my time helping little children not get caught up in the matrix when they get older. I'd rather spend my time going to juvenile facilities and help them getting a second chance before they grow into adults and graduate into penitentiaries. I would rather do that. You know what I'm saying? I spend my time doing that. You know, and I'll spend my time here on Moore's World TV trying to inspire people to critically think. You know what I'm saying? This progress is at a standstill. Still, it does seem GS. Yes, but guess what? There's enough work for everybody to do. There's work to do in your community. We're just having a discussion tonight. You know what I mean? There's work to do in your community. There's homeless shelters where you can inspire young girls that, hey, there's so much more that we can do. This is not the end all be all, but at the end of the day, this type of principled behavior that's on a low vibration, we can see it everywhere. We can see it everywhere. We see pandering everywhere. We can see pandering in the office. We can see pandering in the courthouse. We can see this type of behavior manipulation everywhere. So Moore's World TV is going to examine it. I mean, we're going to examine it because this is crazy to me. This is crazy to me. But now back to Trump now. He called it some more. And then this guy here, this
United
guy
States
here, unbelievable. Check him
is
out.
now...
Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Where are my proud Latinos at tonight? You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them.
You see how disrespectful that is? And they chalk that up as a joke. He said, where are my proud Latinos at? And then they'll start screaming, and he said, you see, basically the borders are wide open. Listen.
It's absolutely incredible. Believe it or not.
Listen to that. Insane.
is now...
Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Where are my proud Latinos at tonight?
Family, do we know that Puerto Rico is an American territory? Does he even know that? See, this is how goofy that is. Puerto Rico is owned pretty much, not pretty much, it is by America. Press 7 if y'all knew that. This is just how ignorance just flows. Propaganda. Propaganda just flows. It's just goofy. Why should I insult my intelligence and participating in this horse and pony show? It's ridiculous. And in fact, all the Puerto Ricans in New York, Pennsylvania, that's a dumb joke. That's a dumb joke. But he feel as though that he has the right to do it because of the leadership. Trump opened the floodgates for that. And again, at the end of the day, if he says it to one, they say it to all. They say it to all. There's no way that a white supremacist should be able to say something to a Jamaican and you don't feel some type of way. There's no way that a white supremacist should say something to a Puerto Rican and you don't feel some type of way. Forget how the Puerto Rican may feel about that they're better. Some of them do. But some of us feel we better than them too. We get that. That is the colonized mind. We got to work through the colonized mind. Once you understand that the colonized mind will make me think that I'm better than somebody in Jamaica and make the Jamaican think he better than me, when in fact we got the same oppressor boot on our neck. See, once we cleanse the colonized mind, then we don't worry about the colonized mind doing something to us because we understand the origin and where it comes from. We just stay on our watchtower like a Jehovah's Witness. You know what I mean? You stay on point. But the common enemy would be the white supremacists in real time. And if a Negro like the FBA is going to support the white supremacists, then they are just as bad as the white supremacists. In fact, they're even worse because they look like you and they can sneak in even more slither. They can slither in. They're even worse than the white supremacists. They're even worse. The FBAs, they are even worse than the white supremacists because they look like you. They know your culture. They can talk like you. They can dress like you. They can swag out like you. They even worse. See, the true white supremacist, in today's time, he can't sneak in amongst you. He can't. Because there's something about his energy. In fact, he don't really want to be around you. He don't really want to be around you. And if he's around too many of melanated people, you can see his uncomfortability. He's uncomfortable. See, when you get around a European that is not racist or not perpetuating the concepts or fighting the concepts of racism in their mind, they're very comfortable. They're very comfortable. You know what I mean? They like, it's like they oblivious. I mean, like they walk into, oh yeah, hi. They just oblivious. And you got those type of Europeans that they do want the best for people. I know people like that. You know what I mean? They want the best for people. But when you got the white supremacist, nah, he can't come around. He don't feel comfortable. And now when you have the melanated brother or sister caping for the white supremacist, that's even worse.
You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them. It's absolutely incredible. Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this.
And this is the ignorant part about it, is how he's doing his jokes. First, he's talking about Puerto Ricans, and then he said the migrants. But again, what he don't know is that most immigrants that have power, they have it because they were born here and they have businesses here. And they're legal. However, when you look at the numbers, as it relates to nationality and voters, you have a strong European constituent. And so in order to attract those Europeans that would be on the fence and feel like they're getting a bad shake, they would cater to that by putting out this type of commentary. And the crazy thing about it is you got the Tariq Nasheeds, you got the Yvette Cornells, and you got the FBA followers and the flunkies that are also echoing the same thing that the white supremacists echoing. But they're doing it to make sure that they get the Europeans that are on the fringes to get behind them and support them. They're doing it for a reason. They know why they're doing it. See, if Trump, which he's not going to do, If Trump was to deport all of the immigrants, he said that's what he's going to do on the 8th. I think he said, if Trump was to deport all the immigrants, that still don't make somebody get off their behind and say, I'm going to take over my community. Whatever somebody's doing now while the immigrants here, they're going to do less if the immigrants will leave. You hear what I'm saying? Listen what I'm saying. You can't convince me that a person would come here from the slums of Haiti and get it from the mud right in front of your face, and you watch, not you, but whoever watching them, and then the next thing you do is complain. You can't convince me if that person goes back to Haiti, now you're going to do what the Haitian was doing. You should be doing it anyway. It's my point. You should be doing it anyway. You're not going to build businesses because the Haitians are gone. You're not going to build business because the Puerto Ricans are gone. You're not going to build business because the Mexicans are gone, because the entrepreneur is going to do it anyway. You're going to do it anyway. You're not going to wait till somebody leave to try to put yourself in a better position. I wish I had more time to build my business. You know what I mean? I just work hard. But you're not going to start working hard now that they sent the immigrants. That don't even make sense. Either you're doing it now or you're not. And like I said, most of what you would say are the immigrants are legal, so you got to work beside the legal ones. Good luck with that.
It's wild. And these Latinos,
Yeah. So I'm just saying, family, I'm just going to give you both sides of this story, family. I ain't gonna shuck and jive with it. I'm gonna give you both sides of this story, family, that at the end of the day, this is one of the most goofy elections that I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen nothing like this in my life. And so I won't even be talking about this no more. Real talk. I didn't even want to talk about it tonight, but I just thought I'd find something to share with you because it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind. I'm like, man, it's not one of the popular shows that I would like to do, but it was on my mind, and I'm like, how do we continue to fall for this joke? How do we continue to do this? Like, when are we going to say, okay, enough is enough? Let's see if we can organize something locally and get something popping that can benefit not only the people, but also that can benefit yourself and your family. Family, I'm telling you, man, I do. This is a public service, family. This is a public service. I'm telling you, I be struggling with it. But y'all make it easy for me sometime, man. I'm telling you, like, I got an email the other day. A friend of mine said, I'm glad that you, because I let my friend know that watched the show. I let the friend know that, man, I've been busy. You know what I mean? I had to do some catch up on some bills. I was working. And I said, I'm busy. Next thing you know, I get an email with a donation. And I'm like, you know what I mean? But that ain't going to stop me from working. I still got to work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, man, look, we know times is hard. Times is tough for everybody out here. But you're not gonna get super active once they move Mexicans back to Mexico. You're not gonna get super active if they send some Haitians back from Florida. They're not going to get super active. You're just not. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. When you're talking about Mexicans or Venezuelans and the Haitians and Florida, we know for a fact that the Haitians in Florida have been coming over since the 80s. These are citizens. They are citizens. Why she ain't using her husband's last name? Because she want to be seen as a Negro. This is the first election where I've seen. This is the first election that I've seen that majority of the focus has been on Negroes. I've never seen an election like this before in my life. Not even Barack Obama. Not even Barack Obama. I've never seen an election like this in my life. And Barack Obama, he won the election hands down. People just was rocking with him. I guess he had the swag or whatever. But I've never seen an election that was totally targeting our people from both sides. From both sides. That shows you that your vote does matter. That shows you that your vote does matter. The problem is that we don't know how to vote. That's the main problem. I think people lost confidence in voting because people don't know how to vote, especially on a national level. On a national level, to be effective, the same way they got the electoral college, you have to understand the electoral college. You have to understand districts. You have to understand all of these complexities in order to make it sway in your direction. Most people don't know how to vote. They're not educated on voting. So they think that voting is worthless. Well, it ain't that worthless if they spend millions and millions of dollars to try to get your attention and try to get you and to sway you their way. It's not worthless. It's just worthless when you don't know how to vote. And when we have unity and when we come together to move as a unit, then we will be able to affect change from voting. But we can never affect change from voting because we don't have the proper unity to affect change from voting. We just don't have it. Not definitely on a national level. We don't have the proper unity right now. We just don't have it. Soon as this is why I say these are slave makers. These are slave makers. They'll put somebody out front and tell you that they're going to do this for you, that they're going to represent for you. And you take FBA, for example. Their whole campaign was reparations. Trump never said one thing about giving reparations, yet they put all of their support behind Trump. Not saying they should support Kamala or Kamala. Not saying they should support Kamala. I'm just saying the point that I'm making is after all this supposedly fight for reparations and Trump never mentioned one thing about reparations, you would think that they were like, hold up, we need to reconsider this. You would think. And then when you look at the rally this past weekend, I think it was this Trump demonstration with all the racists there, you would think they would reconsider. Not saying to jump the ship and support Kamala, but I know me, I'm like, whatever. You would think. You would think that those who support Kamala would say, what you going to do directly for us? Now you're sitting up here with your hot sauce shaking. You're sitting up here with your collard greens in the water in the tub. But we need to know what exactly, specifically, are you going to do for quote unquote black people that you're pandering to? Now, I don't want your word salad. I don't want your collard green salad. I need to know specifically. And if you can't get something specific, then it's time to move on and fix things locally where you can speak to a local politician face to face and say, what are you going to do locally? Somebody said they never seen FBA supporting Trump. I have. But anyway, family, I'll be back tomorrow with a fresh new show.
Certified Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman is back. What's up, Mike Harris? Family, please share this.
Boogeyman.
I've been away for a while, so the algorithms ain't being nice to me.
We're gonna speak the truth, regardless of whether you like that truth or not. We're in the 21st century. Our people are poor, hungry, ragged, naked, and out of doors. Our people are being murdered on a daily and consistent basis.
Oh, let me stop for a second. Somebody say, I seen your store on Facebook. Family, the store will be up. I'll be promoting the store soon. That way, those who that have donated, hopefully you'll support the store and we'll get something in the trade. Yeah, the store going to be up. The divine hats and all the stuff that I'll be wearing on the show. All my tees, all of my music will be up soon. By the end of this week, my music will be up, ready for download. The hats, everything is going digital now, so I might as well get in on it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to grift you though. I'm only going to give you some inspiring stuff, and if you like what I wear on the show, you'll be able to purchase that. But I'm not going to sell you no quick get well pill. I'm not going to sell you anything that can harm you, or that I'm telling you that you can get brain power, that you can have 150 women in one night. I ain't gonna say you nothing crazy. Only thing I will have on my website is knowledge base, no pseudo stuff at all. In the shirts that I wear, and that'll be that in my books when I come out with them in my music. So I hope I get your support for that. But let me get this boogeyman back.
Certified boogeyman. Certified boogeyman.
Black Girls Read, I'm back.
Certified boogeyman.
I took a little break. Here I go. Black Girls Read, did you hear me?
We're gonna speak the truth, regardless of whether you like that truth or not. We're in the 21st century. How people are poor, hungry, ragged, naked, and out of doors. How people
What
are
up,
being
Sharp?
murdered on a
Demetrius!
daily and consistent basis.
Come on.
It's been a long time, I shouldn't have left you. A couple weak frauds and crept through. They put the bean on me, I didn't neglect you. Time's up, allow me to bless you. They yell reparation and they got your attention. A failed clown rapper, claim he was pimping, but you don't know he was a fed since 9-0. Cosmo Flex was a front for 5-0.
They're eating the
Get dropped in a
dogs,
pit
the
of
people that
snakes.
came in. They're eating the
And
cats.
trying to figure
They're
out which
eating
one has the venom sac. Under his tongue. This one is not poison.
FBA was laughing when he went to the Romans. I guess they don't understand, that's who own them. Lying on GS, claiming I stalked them. That ain't true, cause if it was, I'd have chalked them. I'm simply a blogger, researching for the family. Cause people look like me, continue to scam me. Continue to scam us in the name of liberation. But when I call them out, they claim that I'm hating. Who says I smacked somebody? Poke your chest out, then slide thousands of miles. Check it out.
For a peace
Certified
order.
boogeyman.
For a peace order.
I'm back
Certified
like I left
boogeyman.
something. And you kept frontin', sick the Romans on me, but they ain't really stopping nothing. How you say you slap a man and go get a peace order? Something ain't adding up. Now I'm in the deep waters. I done took a deep dive, see who you really are. Who named you Tariq Nasheed, affiliated with the guns? Nah, you ain't a Sunni or the nation, but ain't nobody question why you perpetrating. See, early in the 90s, they put you on a mission. Hip hop was conscious, you came with something different. Goofy clown rap to take it off track, but you was so rap, nobody followed the act. So they made another character, turned you to a thug. From Cosmo to K-Flag, but still got no love. Album went wood, it was trash, no good. You was hip-hop police, snitching on the hood. You make a documentary about hip-hop and not include yourself in all your albums that flop. Yeah, you got some dark secrets, I'm here to expose them. And I don't plan to stop until everybody knows them.
He's back!
Hey, family, I want to thank you for all your support. You know, I was looking at this. If y'all ain't familiar with the Little Dirk situation, I follow all of these rappers because I love hip hop. I have a real affinity for hip hop. I just love it. I'm really not into the hip hop that perpetuates our destruction, but I still listen to it to try to get a feel of the energy. And I followed this story here with King Von getting murdered, and I followed this, and when I say hip hop, brother, I'm talking about rap music, hip hop. I'm saying all inclusive, brother. I'm not here to debate that, DJ Robinson. The point that I'm making is I'm into rap, hip hop, the culture, whatever it is. I'm not into the violent part of it and the the snitching on yourself and all of that. But I sit there and watch this story, and I watch how they on the internet they really trolled Lil Durk when his partner got killed. They trolled him. You know what I mean? Like, why you ain't sliding? You know, and he's steady making songs and well, let me tell you something. You will be a fool to let the internet gas you. I would have been a fool to let the internet gas me. There's more, and I say in this post that I post on Facebook, there's more than one way to get your lick back. There's more than one way to get your lick back. Always remember, a sucker can win a battle. A lame can win a war. But kings and emperors win empires. You hear what I say? A sucker can win a battle. A lame can win a war. But only kings can win empires. Let that sit right there for a minute. Y'all stay blessed. I see y'all tomorrow. Peace and love.